What's up, CFM? It's Coach Matt. Time for a little Flex Friday action. This is going to be a little bit less in the volume area because we're going to be doing a bunch of arm work tomorrow with Gaza, but we are still going to get our heavy bench presses in this week. So let's begin with 3 rounds of the following warm-up: 200-meter jog to start, and then come back for some walking toe touches. Try to get both hands to one foot, keeping your leg mostly straight. Push up to down dog, and then seal press to cat cow is the little sequence here. So push up to down dog, seal press to cat, cow, camel, whatever, same thing, right? Push up, down dog, seal press, cat, cow. And then when you're finished with that, go ahead and set up your bench and get your, I would recommend partner or at least a standby, somebody who's gonna be there for you when you get to those heavy percentages, right? We're doing our warm-up sets at the end of each of the warm-up rounds and then going right into our heavy bench presses. Follow the progression in Sugar WOD. It goes progressively down in reps and up in percentage. No superset today, so make sure we are resting enough in between each of those lifts, okay? When you're done with that, the last part of this is core accessory work, not meant to be done at a challenging pace, but just kind of get through the movements. And feel free to scale this any way you like to based on what you're gonna be doing tomorrow, because tomorrow is Gaza, okay? So 3 rounds-ish of accessory and core. I want you to start off with move the barbell down a couple notches, right? So I set the bar on the ground and I put it at about my hip height, right? And that is where I'm gonna start my RDLs at. 65-ish%. If that is heavy for you, then feel free to go a little bit lighter on it, but make sure that we get our RDLs in. So when we do the Romanian deadlift, the main difference is that we're not going all the way to the floor intentionally, and we are not bending our knees very much intentionally. So I pick that bar up, take one big step back, set my posture, slight bend in the knees, and then I'm just sliding the bar down my quads, down the front of my knees, maybe slightly down the shin, but I'm not reaching for the floor and I'm not bending my knees to set it all the way down, right? So the knees stay at a constant angle the whole time. Squeeze and lock out, okay? So you should feel this primarily in the hip. When you're done, we walk it back in. Next, we're gonna do strict toes to bar. These ones can be challenging if you don't have your feet touching the ground. So sometimes I like to do them with my tippy toes touching the ground and get a little bit of a run up to that movement right there. But strict toes to bar, if you can do a strict leg raise and get your legs above parallel, that's great. If you can do a strict knee raise and kind of tuck into your chest, that's great too. And if those are all really, really too tough, then go to the ground, lay down, reach up and grab a portion of the rig, one of the uprights, and then do the leg raise version of this. Still training all the same muscles, but it's significantly less stressful on all of the chain of muscles that makes that happen, okay? Next one is gonna be, next 3 are gonna be core movements, right? So it was strict toes to bar, and then we're gonna do med ball to toes, which is a version of the V sit-up. And this one, if you wanna do regular V sit-ups, that is fine too. But we'll do 16 reps of med ball to toes, so touching the ball over the head and then reaching up and touching our toes with it, okay? And again, I'm trying to hinge here as opposed to just curl my torso up. When I'm done with that, we'll go immediately to ab mat sit-ups. Remember, the high part is in the small of your back, or you can say the words are facing away, so someone could read them if they were looking at your back, all right? Feet together, fingertips to the ground, sitting up, reaching for my toes every rep when I do that. So 8, 16, 24 is the rep count there. And then the last one we'll do is a reverse lunge. The option is for a barbell, right? If you want to use a barbell, that's fine. If you want to use another weight, such as like a kettlebell or anything similar like that, but we're stepping backwards, tapping that back knee gently to the floor, and then back to the middle for 8 reps on each side, all right? And that will be our workout for this Friday. Hope you guys had a great one, and I'll see you for Gaza on Saturday.